Here's a list of characters we might be seeing in the new Hunger Games book because they were alive or expected to be alive during this time period. Starting with the most interesting one, someone who definitely will be in the film and will probably be referenced if not directly involved, Maisie Donner. Maisie is not in the original films, but she is mentioned in the books. She is one of the 4 tributes from District 12 who went into the 50th Hunger Games, and she allied up with Haymitch and she got quite far, up to 5th place before eventually dying. And not only that, she was also best friends with Katniss's mother, but most importantly, Maisie Donner was the original owner of the Mockingjay pin. In the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, Suzanne Collins never gave us direct references to Katniss, but she did give us trails to follow, like with Lucy Gray being the creator of the Hanging Tree song. And we also learn in the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes that Snow hates Mockingjays and essentially wanted them all gone, so I do think that the creation of this pin could be quite significant. In the same vein of Maisie Donner, we also have the parents. We have Katniss's parents, we have Peter's parents, we have Gale's parents, and it's actually quite interesting with Katniss and Peter's parents because we know that Mr. Malark said that he was once in love with Mrs. Everdeen, but Mrs. Everdeen chose to leave the wealthier part of District 12 and move to the Seam and marry someone from the Seam. We also have a number of players from the capital who could be included. We have the obvious ones like Snow and Tigris and both Flickermans, both Caesar and Lucky. We don't know when they actually decided to change over, but we also have characters who we can see when they're still rising up the ranks, like Cinna and Effie when they're really young, or Seneca Crane and Plutarch when they're really trying to gain power. We could also have a very elderly Dr. Ghoul. But we also have mentors, people who are reluctant but constant participants in these games. Some of the ones that we got to know relatively well include Mags, Beatty, Wirus, and Chaff. And then we have side characters like Greasy Say who could also pop up. And then we do obviously have the winner of the 50th Hunger Games, Haymitch Abernathy. And while I don't know if he will be the main character in the book, I do think he will definitely be an aspect of it. There are obviously a lot more characters that we could see, but these are the ones that I felt made the most impact in the original series and in the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and so we might be most excited to see them. But let me know who you guys are excited to see and who you guys think should be a part of it.